Whew. Progress is not linear. The reason why I'm making this video is because I'm pissed. I'm pissed because it took me so fucking long to just realize this simple concept. Right, to wrap my head around an idea, which is so simple, yet we overlook it so many times. Progress is not linear. It's not a constant line upwards, which is pretty unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie to you, because you still have to put in the work every single day. But the beauty is that you get to see where you were when you started. Man, in fact, I would say progress is exponential. You know, you have a lot of plateaus, and then eventually you're just gonna shoot up, and then you're gonna plateau again, and then you're gonna shoot up, then you're gonna plateau again. That's just the way it is. You know, it's just the way it is. Unfortunately, it's the truth. But what sucks is that you have to put in the work every single day. You know, you have to show up every single day. You have to fucking deliberately get better every single day. Because if you don't, then why are we here? It takes years. It takes months. It takes days, weeks. And then it all happens at once. You know, if you think that you're just going to show up and you're going to be Michael Phelps or Usain Bolt or Mike Tyson, you're very wrong, my friend. Very wrong. You know, oftentimes we as humans, we set goals for ourselves. You know, we set goals such as, I want to make an X amount of money. The new year wasn't too long ago. It was only 5 months ago, right? And I can guarantee you made some promises to yourself. You made some goals. Right, where are you now? Have you achieved those goals? Yes or no? You know, we as humans, we're very... I mean, if you don't have control over your emotions, you know, then your goals change quickly. Because your goals are like emotions. Oh, I want that six-pack. I'm gonna get a six-pack. You know, I want to get heavy. I want to bulk up. I'm gonna get... You know, but what happens is emotions come and go. So what do you do when that emotion to wake up and to train or to work goes away? Are you still gonna show up? Are you still gonna work? Chances are, if you've not achieved your goals, you're probably not going to. And that's why progress is not linear. You know, it takes months. Do you genuinely believe that if you're a fat piece of shit, you show up to the gym, in the first week your body's gonna change? Do you think your body's gonna change in a week? No. You think it's gonna change in a month? It's more likely to, but it won't change a whole lot. What about 6 months? What about a year? You know, what about 10 years? Is it gonna change then? Of course. So this is the thing, what I want you to know is, when you set yourself these goals, don't set yourself a laundry list of goals. Oh, I want to get a six-pack, I want to bulk up, I want to make this amount of money, I want to get a girlfriend, I want to go on a date. You're shooting yourself in the fucking foot. You realize this. Progress is exponential. Instead, choose one goal. Okay, choose one and stick to it. I want to bulk up to 85 kilos. Fuck it, sure. Stick to that. And in 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, I guarantee you would have achieved your goal. Because what's the point of focusing on 6 different things and getting half-assed results in every single one of them, when you could have just focused on one thing for 3 months and gotten exponential results? That's just the thing, man. It is what it is. Progress is not linear. Everybody wants it to be linear. Everybody wants it to feel as if, oh man, if I upload daily for 2 weeks, maybe then I'll get 1,000 subscribers. You know, this fucking bullshit. Oh man, if I drop ship for 2 weeks, maybe then I'll make $1,000. You know, progress is exponential. You know, you put in the work, you put in some more work, you're gonna plateau, you're gonna shoot up, and then you're gonna plateau again for the next 2 months. But if you keep continuing and you keep putting in the work, you're gonna fucking shoot up again. And to that, I just feel, what's the beauty in it? You know, there's no beauty. If you get everything easy, then where's the hard work? You know, if I could work out for you, I would. If I could talk to those girls for you, I would. But I can't. You know what the crazy thing is? Because even if I did, you lose it all in an instant. Because when you climb to this shit, right, when you climb up this mountain, nobody can take that shit away from you, man. You know, this is what I need you to understand. That nobody can take that shit away from you. No one. You know, you earned that. Be proud of it. And also understand that progress is not linear. You know, the days in which you are shit are greater than the days in which you actually succeed. That's not a bad thing. Because, you know, it's a small mentality shift that you need to have. You know, you can't think of it as, if I get to my goal. You have to think, when I get to my goal. Because When you think like that, right, then you have a reason for this suffering. It's just like, oh, eventually I'm gonna get there, so I might as well just work. But when you have this mindset of, oh, if I reach it, then sort of you fall into learned helplessness. Then you feel, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna reach it. What's the point of me working now? You know what I mean? So you need to almost have this fucking unshakable confidence and belief in yourself that you can, in fact, do what you say you're gonna do. You know, nothing can stop you. You know, eventually you're gonna be fucking successful. You're gonna be rich, right? You're gonna have the 10 out of 10 physique. You're gonna know how to talk to women. You're gonna know how to knock these dudes out. You're gonna know how to be competent. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So know that progress is not linear. It's exponential. You put 80% in, you get 80% out. But I genuinely believe that if you put in 100%, you get 1,000%. Seriously. Hope this video helped you. Remember, where could this one take you? Take it. See ya.
And more tune for your head top, so watch how you speak on my name, you know?
Yeah. I couldn't get a bill paid, you couldn't buy the real thing. I was staying up at your place, trying to figure out the whole thing. I saw people doing things, almost gave up on the music thing. But we all so spoiled now, more life, more everything. Must've never